wala dito sa pwesto si Tang Ponce.
Ganda ng balanse in terms of scoring for Galeries Tower. 3 players at least with 2 points each, and the others have a point among the starters. Scrappy floor defense for Choco Mucho and Rondina. Only a 1-point game as Deloria now at the service line. That's a good serve, but also good save from Cheng. Balik na rin si Coronel and Maizo Pontillas. Andaya goes to Rondina. Down it goes for Sisi.
Sisi Rondina, those low fast sets, seeing that hole in between the points. Really, you're really eager to spike the ball as hard as you can.
In the previous play, Kat was instructing Tia to give her a lower set. Rondina.
Yeah. The Highrisers, they need to penetrate their hands more. Kasi parang hinaharangan lang nila yung area eh.
6-7. That's the point for Sisi Rondina off the block.
Of the Galeries Tower.
And the response from Choco Mucho is to bring in Eya Laure, who is back on the floor for Choco Mucho after missing the last game. And Rondina, that may be.
So, yun kasi yung training nyo. Pero minsan pagdating sa laro, nag-iiba. Talagang iba rin yung feeling mo as a player eh.
Ibang gana. Tignan natin if they can make it back-to-back. Sisi fired up with back-to-back points. Down by 6. Galeries Tower on the verge of equalizing in sets. Great effort from Deloria. That one over and a point for Choco Mucho.
How would her presence be felt in this match?
Camille Victoria also in the game, replacing Maizo Pontillas. Wong gives it to Eya on her first attempt, but dug by Coronel. Wong this time goes for it. Another one. Oh, Galeries Tower read that to perfection. Dina to Eya. Still playable. Deloria attacks. Back row for Rondina. And it drops.
Sometimes Sisi Rondina always ready in terms of attacking for her squad. Alam na, you need to just go for that drop ball.
Ang dami nang nakahiga dun sa Flying Titans kanina. Better attack this time from Laure.
And of course, Nina Wong would find her best player.
For Choco Mucho. They go to Laure down the line.
Now Coach Dante.
Here in set 3. 11 attack points for Erica Deloria. Wong goes to Rondina. Pascual with a save. Julia goes back row to Deloria. Second try, this time to Baliton. Buhay pa. Sisi again, this time off the hands of a Highriser. Medyo nagkakaroon ulit ng buhay yung Choco Mucho this set. That's an error for them. They have read AS attacks so far. Coronel with the hot hand. Saved by Rondina. Laure again. Better attack this time from Eya.
Is to set the ball closely to the antenna so that Eya Laure could go for the down the line hit. Well, you also have Dindin Santiago Manabat.
Yeah.
So a lot of options here.
Alvarez in the game to serve. Rondina with 11 points after that.
Kahit dalawang blocks in front of you, I would...
Pascual kept alive by Ponce. And back row for Eya Laure. Now,
So ito ang hinahanap natin for the Flying Titans, the back row.
here come the Flying Titans. Dindin's turn. Not there though. Coronel will attack. Ponce delivers to Rondina. And there's a block touch. 19-21, Rondina. Julia delivers it to Pascual. Dale. Laure. Oh! It could have gone to Deloria, but Coronel.
Deloria's way. But because of that initiative also coming from Coronel, pero yun talaga important. Sumigaw ka lang ng akin na mine, bibigay mo ng setter yun.
Covered. Second try, Pascual. Rondina with a save. Laure goes up, off the block and out. And we are tied at 21.
Yun yung pinapakita dito in this ball game.
Back-to-back points, up by 2. But back down to 1. Number 7 points, all here in set 3.
Expect that floor defense as well.
Go! And that is the second ace of the back in college.
Yeah.
Played for Cherry Tigo also, but we know what happened to their team. Leaving PVL and now finding a new home here. 7-6 in favor of Choco Mucho. That's the score. Coronel delivers to Baluton. Oh, great save by Rondina. Laure kept up. Deloria covered by Verzosa. Send over. Again. The reposition. Coronel will attack. And that one set back. Villegas with the serve. Coronel chooses Baleton. Been a while since she scored. Laure with a blockbuster. And a 3-point lead for the Flying Titans.
They got to regroup now. Talking about the Highrisers.
They're going to give up a free ball. Wong goes to Pecaña, who has been on point.
Takes about consistency.
Coronel bumps it to Pascual. Sisi with a save. Eya swings and scores. Eya Laure now with 10.
Straight. So, again, anybody's ball game in this fourth set.
Laure. Oh, it will be tough to contain her now that she's gotten her groove. Spike of the set brought to you by Duncan, pasalubong ng bayan.
He has been unstoppable.
Before PVL draft out of Arellano University. Now with 14 big points. And Laure adds an ace to her total. Everything. It was just the right amount of build-up for her. And another service ace.
Wala yun.
Malit na bagay. Overpass. But they weren't ready. Alvarez, the attack was picked up. Rondina off the block and out.
She's playing smarter in this fourth set. Seeing that hands is penetrating.
By this much, gusto nilang makuha pa rin yung mga ganung bola. Not giving up. Tina. Angeles now in as the libero. Sisi gets to it. Wong. Laure from behind. Nothing there. Play on. Maggi. Redo to Alvarez. Laure with a save. Rondina with a drop. Still playable. We go on. Wong to Sisi.
Ina Wong being on that attempt. You can see that great accuracy of her.
Or we could go to what would be the fifth setter.
Yeah.
Tignan natin muna to. Laure. And that's it. Laure will extend and go to a fifth set with a serve from Dina Wong. Thank you again for catching us on One Sports and the Pilipinas Live app. First one goes to the Flying Titans. By the way, this is already our fifth setter in this All-Filipino Conference. Yung panglima, yung panglimang fifth set.
Yeah,
Kanina lang nangyari. So dalawang 5 sets tayo for tonight.
This is really a long night for the PVL fans.
Laure breaking the block. 16 points.
Just like that, showing who really